good morning. This presentation is brought to you by Resonate International with a mission to leverage knowledge worldwide. The topic being covered is self-mastery, the power of conscious awareness. Ladies and gentlemen, at any given moment, the mind is either being pulled outward or gently returning inward. Notifications, conversations, responsibilities, and constant streams of information keep attention moving, often without pause. Yet, beneath this continuous engagement, there remains a quiet space within, unchanging, steady, and aware. The question is not whether this space exists, but whether it is noticed. In that simple act of noticing begins a profound shift, not away from life, but deeper into it with clarity, balance, and purpose. This is where self-mastery quietly takes root through the power of conscious awareness. Across ancient civilizations, self-mastery was not treated as an abstract ideal, but as a lived discipline. Life unfolded with a certain intentional simplicity, allowing individuals to remain connected to themselves even while engaging fully with the world. Health formed the natural foundation. Daily living aligned with the rhythms of nature like cycles of light and rest, nourishment that sustained rather than stimulated, and movement that energized the body. Today, science reaffirms that such alignment supports biological balance, stabilizes mental processes, and enhances overall well-being. Learning and skill development were approached with depth and sincerity. Knowledge was not hurried, it was absorbed, practiced, and internalized. This steady engagement mirrors what modern neuroscience reveals, that focused attention and repetition shape the brain, transforming effort into mastery. Living in harmony with nature was not a conscious effort. It was a natural way of being. Resources were respected and sustainability was embedded in daily choices. This quiet ecological awareness now stands validated by environmental science as essential for long-term balance and continuity. Equally, human relationships were nurtured with care and responsibility. A sense of togetherness ensured that support flowed naturally within communities. Contemporary research echoes this truth, showing that connection and compassion are central to emotional strength and resilience. At the heart of this integrated way of living was a consistent return to conscious awareness. Through moments of reflection, silence, or prayer, individuals cultivated an inner connection with a higher order. This was not separate from life. It was what brought depth to it. From this awareness emerged authenticity, the ability to remain true to oneself. Alongside it came a quiet detachment, not indifference but balance. Life was experienced fully, yet without becoming inwardly unsettled by its changing outcomes. Acceptance in this sense became a source of strength. Over time, this way of living shaped an inner steadiness, a composed mind, a resilient spirit, and a clear sense of purpose. What's the way forward? In the present world, rich with advancement and opportunity, the path of self-mastery remains open, perhaps more relevant than ever. The practice begins not with large changes, but with small, consistent returns to conscious awareness. A pause before reaction, an observation without judgment, a movement aligned with natural rhythm. These simple acts gradually restore balance, designing daily life with intention, caring for health, engaging deeply in learning, nurturing relationships, and creating space for reflection allows awareness to become a living presence. Over time, this presence begins to guide thought, action, and response. As each individual strengthens this inner alignment, a quiet transformation unfolds within the self and across the collective. In conclusion, ladies and gentlemen, self-mastery reveals itself not through force but through awareness. When the mind is observed, it begins to settle. When actions are aligned, life begins to flow. And when awareness becomes steady, the self becomes its own source of clarity and strength. This enduring wisdom finds its timeless voice in the revered Bhagavad Gita, where Lord Krishna gently affirms, For one who has conquered the mind is the best of friends. But for one who has failed to do so, the mind will remain the greatest enemy. In this understanding, conscious awareness is no longer a practice alone. It becomes a way of being where self-mastery unfolds naturally, bringing clarity, harmony, and enduring peace. Good luck, best wishes, and God bless.